Tanjong Beach, Sentosa, the paradise where beach bums and tourists come to play. But tucked away in a corner lies a strange sight, a pile of rusting, dismantled poles lying in overgrown grass. This is not scrap metal. This is what heritage lovers say is one of Singapore's most important treasures, the signal mast that used to stand at the entrance of Keppel Harbour, guiding ships safely into what would later become the world's busiest port. This was its original location, long before it ended up in its present state. Tall and proud, at the entrance of Albert Dock, smack at the heart of the Port of Singapore in the early days. Those were the days before electronic communication, and sailors from all around the world looked to the signal mast and the colourful flags that hung from it as they piloted the ships safely into port. But in 1972, the area around Albert Dock was developed into a container terminal. It was a historic milestone that cemented Singapore's position as a major trading port, but it also meant that the signal mast was now rendered obsolete. It was moved to the Singapore Maritime Museum, which opened in Sentosa in 1975. There, it stood for the next 26 years, becoming one of the museum's most well-known attractions. When the museum closed in 2001, the signal mast disappeared from the public eye, but now it has resurfaced as news spread that it may be headed for the scrapyard.
Alvin Chow, Sentosa, has been trying very hard to talk to people to take over the mast. To me, from what we've been hearing, that it's a case of an unwanted child. It is a real disgrace that, when they shut down the museum, they should have taken stock of all the items that belong to the museum and relics such as this, and actually taken care of them, kept them safe.
Comments from the relevant organizations were hard to come by. The signal mast used to be owned by PSA. Today, it is owned by real estate company Mapletree Investments. In July 2009, ownership was passed yet again to the Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore. All three organizations, PSA, Mapletree, and the MPA, declined to comment when contacted. As for Sentosa, it never really did own the signal mast, which was only on loan at the Maritime Museum it operated. This museum was run by Sentosa, not by the National Heritage Board, so the latter's hands are tied too. Some are hoping the mast will find a new home when Resorts World, which is the integrated resort on Sentosa, opens. But when contacted, Resorts World declined to say if the signal mast will be part of its collection.
So it's a case of, everybody sort of denying responsibility. And if the properties keep changing hands from one developer to the next developer, then, there is no proper accountability of these things.
The best hope for a new home appears to be Raffles Marina, located near the second link. Its president has offered space free of charge for the mast to be re-erected.
There are some major problems to overcome, but if it were restored, we would be quite happy to provide a new home for it. We think that it might cost something in the region of $500,000 Singapore dollars to get it restored, get it removed, get it reinstalled in a proper location. Probably that would be the main obstacle.
73, 74, when I came back from Southampton doing naval architecture. And my first job was with Keppel Shipyard. And it was, I guess, a landmark for the area. You could, I think, go up into the you could climb the mast, and there was a crow's nest which was enclosed.
I think generally we don't do a good job of reminding ourselves that we are actually a maritime nation in more ways than one. And if you ask the men in the street, they're probably not aware of what goes on in the maritime sector. This is what Singapore was built on.
Singapore is first and foremost a port. It made its money. It owes its geographical importance and strategic importance to the fact that it is in fact a
But I
port.
think masts have not just historical value, but they are visually very attractive. Imagine how many people go and look at the Merlion, and it's a modern invention. If it were placed in downtown, I think in fact one ideal home for it would be somewhere where Raffles statue is located in an embankment along the Singapore River, or not far from the Merlion.
At the end of the day, you know, you obviously, the parties concerned do not feel that this is worth the money. I mean, look, you can spend $160 million on a new National Museum, right? I think you can spend $500,000 on this.